Hi, this is Mr. West, and you're watching a walkthrough video. These are word problems, kind of story problems, and I'll give you a hint what we're going to be using for it. Multiplication. It says so right here, multiplication problems 4.3a. This, of course, is from Math-Salamanders.com. There'll be a link in the description below if you want to check out that website. Tons of great math resources. And we have a little hint here from Sal the Salamander. Did you spot the trick problem? Well, we're going to have to keep our eyes open for this trick problem, but let's go ahead and start with number one. The cruising speed of a Boeing 747 is about 570 miles per hour. How far would it travel at this speed? In 2 hours. So we have this plane here drawn, okay? And it's going 570 miles per hour, also known as mph. And we want to know how far it would go in 2 hours. So if we go 1 hour, okay, so here's our speed. If we have 1 hour pass, okay, in the plane, we're going to go 570 miles in that 1 hour. So if we go 2 hours, we're going to keep adding an additional 570 each time. So 570 plus 570. Okay, another way to do it is 570 times 2. So we're going to multiply by 2, and when we do that, we get 1,140 miles. Okay, we need to match. How far would it travel? We need to match. Don't say miles per hour. That doesn't answer the question. We want to know how far it went. So we need a measure of distance in miles, 1,140 miles. And if we were to go to 3 hours, we would just do times 3 instead, okay? So that's how you would do that. Multiply the speed times the number of hours, the time. A mile is about 1,600 meters. Okay, so that's 1 mile. How many meters in 2 miles? Well, same type of problem. We have 2 miles here, so we need to add on, or we can multiply, as I said up here. We can multiply. So we're going to do 1,600 times 2. I know 16 times 2 is 32, so I'm going to write that down. And then I have 2 zeros on the end here. I just add those zeros for quick multiplication trick, and that's 3,200, don't forget the units, meters for my answer. I'm going to highlight it so it stands out. 3,200 meters. Calculators come in boxes of 24. Let me draw a box. So there's our calculator. Look, I already drew the aerial right there, ready to go. So I have my box here. Each box contains 24. So 24 times for each one of those boxes. Well, I have 5 boxes, so I need to multiply that by 5. So 24 times 5, that's the problem at hand. So I can use standard algorithm for this if I want. So 4 times 5 is 20, carry the 2. 5 times 2, 10, 12. So I get 120. But what do I get 120 of? I get 120, how many calculators? Calculators. And that's my answer. So 120 calculators is my answer. I probably should put on an S. There we go. A sailfish can swim at a speed, top speed, of 68 miles per hour. How fast can 2 sailfish swim? Okay, so I have miles per hour, so 68 mph, and I multiply, hold on a second, up here I multiplied by the number of hours, right? 2 hours. This was miles per hour, and I multiplied by hours. This time do I multiply by sailfish? This is per hour, and then this is sailfish. Those are different units. This is the trick question. Or maybe there's more than one trick question, but this is a trick question because we're not going to multiply by 2. 2 sailfish don't like combo and go twice as fast. They both swim 68 miles per hour each. Okay, they don't multiply their speeds together. Unfortunately, otherwise I would hit the track with a partner and go twice as fast, but that's not how it works. Okay, so number 5, there are about 80 words on a page of Captain Sea Story's book. If the chapter has 5 pages, how many words are there in each chapter? So each page, okay, has 80 words. Okay, and we know that each chapter, so chapter, has 5 pages. So here's our chapter, and it's 5 of these. Okay, look, I'm actually spending the time to write all 5. So that's 80, 80, 80, 80. Instead of just adding 85 times, the easy way to do it is multiply 80 times 5. That's the quick way to do it. Okay, well, I can either do a standard algorithm. That's one way to do it. And then I get 40, I get 400. Or I can just do 8 times 5 is 40 and add the 0. Either way, you get 400, but what do you get? You get 400. Don't say pages. It's asking how many words. Okay, so be careful. Make sure you're answering the question not put 400 pages in one chapter. That's ridiculous. That'd be the longest chapter ever. So 400 words per chapter. A pack of cards contains 52 cards. Okay, that's ace, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, queen, jack, and king. Yeah, I said them all. 52 cards. And it looks something like this. Okay, so you got cards here. Look at this. Putting my art skills to work. And then we'll just put a big K on there for king. Okay, so we got three of these decks of cards. So we just multiply 52 times 3. 6, 5 times 3, 15, 156. Don't forget to match the units. 156 cards. Let me highlight the answer. And we're on to our last one. A recordable DVD. These things are great. 2 hours record time. So 2 hours. How many hours can a box of 48? So we got not just 2 hours. We're going to multiply this by 48 DVDs in that one box. Okay? Because there's 48 DVDs in there. So we do 48 times 2. So 8 times 2 is 16. Carry the 1. 96. Make sure not DVDs. 96 hours because we're looking for hours. So that's all there is for this worksheet. Hope you enjoyed watching it. I have a whole playlist of Math-Salamanders stuff if you want to check that out. Make sure to check out the website, Math-Salamanders. They got tons of great math resources, and I got tons of videos for them right here on Wes Explains Best.